mean, it's been awesome. It's been so good. Definitely seen just such a growth year after year. So, I mean, it's been so fun. The fans in Indiana have been amazing. So just excited to keep playing there. But I would say I don't think there's extra pressure. I think it's just, it's so much more exciting. It's an exciting environment, electric environment. When you have fans so engaged. So fun to have fans so engaged in a game. And I definitely feel like second half of the season, all of our shots, threes going up, fans are out of their seats and expecting it to go in. So that just feels so good to feel the confidence from them.
Ever wonder what it's like to play with a superstar like Caitlin Clark? Lexie Hull's about to blow your mind with the truth about life in the Indiana Fever locker room. It's not all glitz and glamour, folks. There's a side to this story you haven't heard yet. Get ready for the real deal. Hull's spilling the tea on everything from dodging paparazzi to dealing with the pressure of sold-out games. You think you know what it's like to be part of a WNBA sensation? Think again. Hull's about to take you behind the scenes of the Fever's incredible turnaround. You know what's wild? The Fever locker room was like a whole different universe before Caitlin Clark showed up.
And I think part of my role is just getting to the open spots, and we have such a good offense that people find the open person. So to be that open person, you get excited. I mean, I don't think it's been too much of a change. I think it's all good things. I think, the biggest difference is walking through the grocery store in Indianapolis. You get excited for the opportunity to shoot and score and be part of the momentum.
Picture this, a team that's been struggling for years, players feeling down, fans losing hope. It was rough, no doubt about it. Lexie Hull even said they felt better than their record showed, but man, 1 win in 8 games? That's tough. But then bam! Caitlin walks in, and it's like someone flipped a switch. The energy in that locker room, totally different. Hull said as soon as they knew they had the #1 pick and Caitlin was coming, everything changed. The fans were buzzing, the players were amped up. It was like a whole new team. Let's talk about how she shook things up from day one. You won't believe what happened in their first practice. Caitlin comes in, and she's not playing around.
Trying to just go get some groceries and someone fist bumps me and says, "Go Fever." That's just a really cool environment, and it shows, the dedication of the fans and the fandom in the city. So that part's been awesome. People were just so excited to come support the Fever. We felt that in our preseason games. We felt that even on draft night, we filled Gamebridge, which felt crazy. The start of the season, I feel like people, once we found out we had the #1 pick and once Caitlin declared, that kind of changed things, I think, for the city a little bit. We're not even doing anything in Gamebridge and people are excited to watch the screen and see who we draft. So I think it's been so awesome and just the growth has been insane.
Hull said Clark was pushing everyone to win during scrimmages. It wasn't just about her. She made everyone around her better. That's insane, right? A rookie comes in and suddenly everyone's playing like they're in the finals. But here's the craziest thing Lexie Hull saw in the Fever locker room. Picture this, music's blasting, everyone's getting hyped up for practice, and Caitlin just yells out, "Can someone turn it off? It's giving me a migraine." The whole locker room just lost it. That's Caitlin for you. Fierce on the court, but still knows how to make everyone laugh. Now, you'd think it was all smooth sailing, but nah. Some players weren't sure about this rookie coming in and stealing the show. Things got tense for a bit. Imagine being a veteran and this kid comes in acting like she owns the place. It's not easy, right? But here's where it gets good. Caitlin didn't just talk the talk, she walked the walk. Hull said it was a tough adjustment at first, but Caitlin's talent and work ethic, that won everyone over fast. She didn't just show up and expect to be the star, she proved why she deserved to be there. So there you have it, the Fever locker room revolution.
I think I remember the game that I had my most points ever in the second half of the season, following along this whole time. I'm so proud of you. And that just feels so good to know that there's, such a community behind everybody on our team, even when you don't hear it every day. I felt like all of these people were supporting me this whole time, and I didn't know that they were supporting me until that moment.
From a team that was down in the dumps to a squad that's ready to take on the world, and it all started with one rookie who wasn't afraid to shake things up. That's the power of Caitlin Clark, folks. She didn't just change the team, she changed the whole vibe. And you better believe this is just the beginning. Okay, so Caitlin's in the locker room, but what about on the court? That's where things get wild. The Fever went from being the team everyone wanted to play to the team everyone's scared of. It's like they flipped a switch overnight. You know what's crazy? They started the season with just 1 win in 8 games. That's rough. But then Caitlin shows up, and suddenly they're playing like a whole different team. Let's break down some games. You won't believe how Caitlin and Lexie started connecting. It's like they've been playing together for years. Caitlin's got this insane ability to draw defenders. And guess who's wide open? That's right, Lexie Hull. And she's not wasting those chances.
Get my hands on as many balls as I could, and take advantage of that. Caitlin? Yeah. We done.
Oh, Lex.
We got a team now.
Hull's been lighting it up from three-point range. We're talking 47.1%. That's second in the whole WNBA. Can you imagine trying to guard both of them? It's like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. But here's the kicker. It's not just about Caitlin. Lexie Hull's been on fire too. Remember that game against Seattle? Hull went absolutely nuts. She dropped 22 points, shooting 8 of 10 from the field. And get this, she hit 6 of 7 from beyond the arc. That's insane. You know what's even better? Caitlin's reaction. She jumped on social media after the game and posted, "This is now a Lexie Hull fan account." How cool is that? Now, you might be wondering, how did Caitlin change the team's vibe so fast? It's not just her skills on the court. Hull says it's about the friendships off the court too.
Can I get the spring fling with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream? Can I have the beach babe too, please?
The raspberry dream with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream, please. And then can I do the summer splash also?
You're Caitlin Clark, right?
Maybe.
I have a golden mug I want to give you. Golden mug means every time you come through Strick, you just get a free.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Wait, that's my favorite. It's the only one I've had, but I can tell it's gonna
This
be my
tastes like
favorite.
a-
This is the raspberry dream.
This tastes like a blue raspberry icy.
They're hanging out, going on vacations together. That stuff matters. It's making them play better as a team. And you can see it in how they support each other. But let's talk about the real magic here. It's not just about the games. The whole city's gone fever crazy. Packed arenas, fans going wild. It's a whole new world for the Fever. And Lexie Hull? She's loving every second of it. She says the team always believed in their potential, even when things were tough. Now they're proving it to everyone else. So there you have it. The Fever went from underdogs to superstars in the blink of an eye. Caitlin and Lexie are tearing it up on the court. The team's vibing like never before, and Indianapolis is buzzing with excitement. It's like watching a movie, except it's happening right in front of our eyes. And you better believe this is just the beginning. The Fever are here to stay, and they're ready to take on anyone who stands in their way. All right, let's wrap this up. You know what's crazy? Caitlin and Lexie aren't just shaking things up for the Fever, they're changing the whole WNBA game. These two are like a 1-2 punch that nobody saw coming. The league's never seen anything like it. So what's next for this dynamic duo? Man, the sky's the limit. The Fever's management is all in, talking about championship dreams. Can you believe it? From bottom of the barrel to title contenders, just like that. And you better believe we'll be watching every step of the way. Here's the thing. Caitlin and Lexie's friendship off the court, it's making magic happen on the court. They're not just teammates, they're like sisters out there. And that chemistry, it's gonna be huge in the playoffs. So don't blink, because you might miss the next insane play these two pull off. The WNBA's never gonna be the same, and we're all here for it.